Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, guys, it's an anti-haul, or is it? We're gonna be talking about all the new makeup releases and whether or not it's actually worth your money. So if you guys wanna see what those are all about and what my thoughts are, well then definitely keep watching. Alrighty guys, so if you guys can't tell, I have a very new backdrop. Guys, I don't know if you guys know, but I am so into like the plant aesthetic. They're all over my house. I absolutely love them. Now, granted, I can't have real plants because I do have a lot of animals. I have 2 cats and 2 dogs, and it just would not be a good thing. Like, I do have some succulents that are on higher shelves that are real, but everything else does have to be fake, unfortunately. But I absolutely love this vibe. I just think it's so beautiful. It's so me. Originally, I actually wanted to paint the wall behind me, but since we're not going to stay here, there just really is no point in painting it. Eventually, when we own a house or rent a new place, I'll probably end up painting the wall behind me, but this is what we have for now. I absolutely am so in love with it. I actually originally considered changing it up where my backdrop is actually going to consist of all bookshelves, so you guys can finally see my book collection. But then I was like, oh, but I kind of like just having that for me and having that in a separate room and just keeping this like my beauty space and keeping my reading like more just like personal and private for me. So that's why I kept it like this. Maybe one day I'll switch it up where I could actually have my whole bookshelves behind me so you guys can see all my books and whatnot. But right now we're gonna keep it like this. Maybe we'll go with that when I move. It just all depends. But that won't be sometime until the summer. But yeah, I'm absolutely living for this backdrop. It's just so freaking pretty. Speaking of books, by the way, guys, I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram. If you don't, you really should. It's at Allie Dawson 89. But I went to my local Barnes & Noble store last night and they're closing down. Oh, it was so depressing. They're closing down. But they had a big sale where they had over 50% off the entire store. So I only got one book because then I went to Books A Million and they were having a buy 2 get 1 free. So I picked up a couple books over there. In total, guys, I spent $48 on 5 books. I was like, oh shit. So I'll like insert a little clip right here of what I got. Okay, so at Barnes & Noble's, the one that is shutting down, I'm so upset. But there is another one that's like 10 minutes further away, so I'll just go to that one. I bought this hardcover book for only $18. This is a $36 dollar book that I bought for freaking $18 after tax, by the way. This is the latest novel to the Outlander series, and I'm so excited. The only thing I don't like is the fact that it's hardcover. All of my other Outlander books are in paperback, so I really hate having not matching books. It fucking drives me crazy, but you know what? I couldn't pass up on an $18 book, so I had to get it. And then at Books A Million, I picked up the continuation of this series. So last week when I showed you guys my books, I talked about 3 Dark Crowns, and this is the continuations. This is the entire series. It was buy 2 get 1 free, so I said screw it, let me just buy all the books that are in the series so that I don't have to go ahead and worry about it, because I'm actually going to start reading these series today. And then I also bought this book right here because it looked like it was actually really good. This is on the book talk section, and it's pretty much about this girl who inherits $1 billion, and I guess the guy's sons are battling her for the money, and it's supposed to be a really funny, mysterious, like with a lot of plot twists and turns, romance style books, and I hear really good things about this book, so I bought it. Hopefully it's really good. I'll definitely let you guys know, but these are what I bought. Literally only spent $48. Can you freaking believe that? You gotta love sales, man. I freaking love sales. I love books. Okay, so with that said, guys, in today's video, we're going to be talking about all the new makeup releases and whether or not it is worth your purchase. Now, last time I did this video, I had really, really good fun with doing like a new style thing. And I'm still going to incorporate that in today's videos because I do have Allie on scene. She's over actually at Hollywood Studio, which is she's going to report to us some major makeup launches that are happening. But she's on standby right now. When she's ready to go, we'll let you guys know. But in the meantime, we are going to talk about all the new makeup releases. Now, I always get all my source and information from Trim Mood and several other places faces on Instagram. So let's go ahead and dive on in let's go ahead and dive on in and see what the first product is. So the very first product we have is Another Day, Another Color Pop, and this is the All the Buzz collection. This is a Wannabe 9-pan shadow palette and a So Fly 9-pan shadow palette, both for $14. They can be found at Ulta, and these are so pretty, but definitely not something that sparks my attention and makes me excited in any way, shape, or form. I think a lot of times ColourPop comes out with so many products, but half the times they have a major launch on their website, and then the other half the time they just launch stuff inside Ulta. So it's kind of cool how they do that, but definitely not something that like catches my attention. I feel like they could have done a better job with the Bee palette. Like, I love their Honey palette. Such a great palette, and that would have been a really great Bee palette. But I feel like they definitely missed the mark on this one. It's cute. It's a really cute concept. Great for spring, but something that I thought was very, very easy to pass on. Next, we do the Flora collection by Milani. This is actually a super cute collection. They came out with all new lipstick in a new eyeshadow palette. Now, this eyeshadow palette does look like it is like a pastel pinky romantic style. It is really, really beautiful, and if I see it in stores, I'll definitely pick it up. I really do like Milani's furniture. Wow. I really do like Milani's formula. They have some really great products, and it's been a long time since I reviewed anything from Milani, so it'd be kind of nice to like review something from them again. I miss them. Next, we have Another Day, Another Color Pop, and this is the Rosé. This is the Rosé All Day collection. Now, this is actually a very, very beautiful collection, but it's one that I actually passed up on. It has to be something that I really, really want from ColourPop to go ahead and buy now, because they release so much stuff, and typically a lot of these shadows that I find, I could actually put in, like, I could actually probably find those other shadows in all the other ColourPop palettes that I have. So while this is beautiful, this was definitely a really easy pass for me. Yeah, I just didn't want it. Next, we have the Sweet Tea collection from Morphe. This is inspired by their most loved cult favorite liner shade, Sweet Tea. I actually have Sweet Tea, and I find that I'm not as big a fan of it as I used to be. I like deeper liners. It's a very beautiful liner, and the palette actually looks really beautiful. It's a very soft, romantic palette. Definitely can be used every day with little pops of color. But I'm gonna pass on this collection. I'm not the biggest fan of Morphe lip gloss and their lipstick. I like their liner, but the eyeshadow palette itself, I'm just not that excited about it. You know, Morphe doesn't really excite me anymore as much as they used to, unfortunately. They used to really excite me, but I think because they've done so many collabs with so many different TikTokers and random stuff that I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I feel like they'd have to really create something that I get really excited about. Like, I'm still gonna always like support the brand when it comes to certain launches, but it has to be something that I just genuinely really want. I do like the fact that this is a 35-pan palette for the price of $28. That is absolutely phenomenal, and they do typically have some amazing formula. But I just know me personally, I wouldn't really get too much of use out of this palette, so I'm gonna go ahead and pass on this collection. But it is absolutely beautiful. If anyone out there wants to have nude shades, it's available as of now, and you guys can actually use code TRENDMOOD for 10% off. So that's amazing. Next, we do have the new Too Faced. This is the ethereal eyeshadow and pressed pigment palette. So it launched with the palette. It launched with like 5 or 6 different like balms. It came with 2 mascaras and a blush, the Too Femme blush. And I'm not gonna lie, I bought this. It's a really beautiful pastel palette, and I just really wanted to get my hands on it because it's been so long since I reviewed anything from Too Faced. I just really like the outside packaging. The inside colors are absolutely beautiful, so I was just like, you know what? I really want to try this out. I went ahead and bought it. I'm so excited to do a review for you guys, and it is available now. I know you guys can find it at Ulta and Sephora as well as Too Faced website, but I will be very honest with you, I've been to several Sephoras, and that palette either hasn't been stocked or it's been out of stock. Like, even online, a lot of things are saying out of stock. So I think it's actually pretty good. I mean, I think it means it's doing something pretty well. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so next we do have the new Light Reflecting Foundation from Nars. It's makeup that looks like skin, acts like skincare, feels light as air, instantly blurs the look of blemishes, dark spots, redness, textured skin, while improving skin clarity over time. It has a natural finish, it's all-day wear, it has 36 shades, and it's for most skin types, including sensitive skin. So I like how they say most skin types. Not all, so that kind of makes me wonder if oily skin is not included into this. So this does launch on January 13. I am going to pick this out to do a review. I'm kind of nervous about it because you guys know I reviewed the Nars, like the Nars matte foundation that had recently come out not too long ago, and I was not a fan of that foundation in the slightest. So I'm hesitant on this one, but I'm definitely want to try it because that's my, goal this year is to try a lot of things I typically wouldn't have tried because of price points. And since I canceled BoxyCharm, it definitely opens up that $100 at least, so I can try to branch out and try more things. So this is definitely one of those foundations I genuinely want to try. I want to see if it's good for I want to see if it's good for oily skin. I mean, if it's good for sensitive skin, it could be good for oily skin, but I don't know. But I do think it's actually really funny is that there's a lot of foundations coming out now that have skincare properties in it. So I'm like, ooh, this must be the new trend. But yeah, I'm definitely going to try this out. I do like how there's 36 shades. I do like that, so. Okay, so next we do have another day, another color pop, and this is the Year of the Tiger collection. I passed on this collection because I bought the Lunar collection last year. I used it the one time and I never ever touched it again. So there is that. It comes with like lips, highlighters, body butters, and the little eyeshadows are like 4 little quads, which are beautiful, but they are neutral colors. And even though I am branching out into neutral colors, it just didn't excite me. The collection did not excite me at all. So I did pass on it because it just wasn't exciting. Same thing with the new Clinique. This is the Lunar New Year. This is the Year of the Tiger, and it's a Clinique cheek pop where they have the tiger imprint on it. And it's beautiful. I think it's really cool that Clinique does this, but I want to get the one that's my year, and I am born in '89, so I think my year is either the Year of the Snake or Year of the Scorpion. Now I gotta find out. I'm the Year of the Snake. So if they ever come out with the snake one, I'd want to get that because that's my year. So I just think it's a really cool concept how they do this. I just know that one of these things that like are so cool, they're so limited, they would pretty much sit in my collection and wouldn't get as much use as other ones would that you could purchase throughout the year. I hate buying things that are limited edition, and then when I hit pan or I run out, then I'm like, well, now I can't get it again. And then it's like a bummer, So I know me, and I know like my hoarding tendencies and my need to have it all, that I would buy it and it would sit there, collect dust, because there's no way that I could ever touch something as beautiful. So I'm getting reports right now that Allie on Scene is available to tell us about this new makeup collection that is launching this week. Allie, go ahead. I don't think she realizes that we have some technical. I don't think she realizes that we can't hear her. Allie, we can't. We're having a hard time. We're having a hard time hearing you. Yeah, no, we can't. Okay guys, I do apologize about that. It looks like Allie is having some difficulty with her audio, so we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next story. Hopefully she'll be able to report to us again about what the new makeup launch is, but until then, I will happily move on to the next story for her. Okay, so next we do have the new Tinted Moisturizer Light Revealer Natural Skin Illuminating Broad Spectrum SPF 25 from Laura Mercier. Can they have a longer title? That is intense. Tinted Moisturizing Light Revealer Natural Skin Illuminating Broad Spectrum SPF 25. Oh my god, that would take up my entire title space if I were to review that foundation. That's insane, but it says that this is a luminescent pearl, adds a hint of radiant color while reflecting light to brighten dull skin. It has French algae, it helps to improve the look of skin's natural radiance. It's a plant-based hydration, promotes water retention by supporting skin's resilience and vitality, and it's available in 14 shades, and it does retail for $48. So this is something I'm probably going to go ahead and pass on because of the fact that it's very, very geared towards lumosity and shine and brightens. And that's just something that's just generally not for me. I'm really oily. So the last thing I want to do is add so much lumosity and glow to my face, because right now I put a highlighter on. I'm wearing the Jacqueline Cosmetics Iced Highlighter. I'm going to get really oily. And this is going to accentuate. This is going to accentuate. This is going to grow even further. So for me, there's like really no point in adding lumosity and glowiness and doing this when I know, give me like 2 to 3 hours, my natural body's oil will come through and be like, bitch, We got you. We got you. I will say, I mean, I have been doing this now for 3 years. There's so many people in the comment section that's like, oh, you know, you're not gonna age as fast and stuff like that. No, I understand. But I will say that my body's oil is in competition with all these brands out there. It's like, you wanna buy Lumosity shit? Bitch. Level up. Let's go. Who's gonna win? No one has come close to defeating it yet. It is the reigning champion of all oils. I would love to see it meet its match, but sadly, it hasn't. Okay, so next we do have the new Huda Beauty. This is celebrating the Year of the Tiger with the new Lunar New Year palette. And it is a beautiful palette. I love the liquid lip they came out with because it's like a deep red lip. So you guys know I am all about that. I would personally buy it just for the lip, but the actual eyeshadow palette itself, I don't know. I mean, like the outside packaging is super cute, but the color story on the inside is just not one that really catches my attention. You think it would because it does have like some pops of gold and yellow, but I don't know. I just find it to be more basic, and it's a beautiful palette. I was staring at it a lot at Sephora because it's online now. You can go buy it online at Sephora. And I was staring at it a lot, contemplating getting it. But then I was like, you know, realistically, I wouldn't use this palette compared to other ones. I'd rather save the money and buy like her full-size palettes than buy the little ones. So I unfortunately did have to pass on that collection. But it is a very, very beautiful palette. And again, it's like one of those ones that like you would have and then never want to part from because it's such a limited edition palette. You're like, I can't. So that's how they get you. Okay, so next we do have the new Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Beautiful Skin Medium Coverage Liquid Foundation with Hyaluronic Acid. Now, this actually just launched last week, and I'm not going to lie to you guys, I bought it. I bought it because I really wanted to review this foundation. It says it's a skincare-infused foundation to improve the look of skin with each application. A 16-hour natural glow. Oh, fuck, it's glow. I didn't see that part. 16-hour natural glow lightweight foundation with buildable medium coverage to hydrate, smooth, blur pores, and brighten skin. Helps prevent pollutant particles from penetrating the skin and straightening its barrier to improve skin quality over time. It's available in 30 shades. It retails for $44. And son of a bitch, I didn't see the natural glow. I saw the blur. I saw the blur pores and I was like, ooh, blur pores. I absolutely love my Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter foundation. It's a wonderful, wonderful foundation. I don't wear it all the time because it is like a $55 foundation, so I don't wear it all the time, but it is absolutely wonderful. So I was like, you know what? I want to try this out. I want to see if it's really good. So I bought it and it's just sitting on my desk. You guys will see it tomorrow. And I didn't know that it's a natural glow. You know what though, we will make the best of it. I'm sure I could try to dull it out a little bit with using a lot of setting powder, but yeah, that's something I'm really excited about, but shit. Okay, so next we do have the new Lunar New Year. This is the Year of the Tiger celebration with MAC Cosmetics. They rolled out with an eyeshadow palette, a beautiful looking highlighter with some lipsticks and some brushes. I definitely gonna pass on this collection, just not interested. Simply not interested. Sorry. There's no other explanation for it other than I'm just not interested. Oh, hold on. I'm getting word right now that Allie is back on scene to report about the newest launch. Allie, what do we have? Oh, well, it appears that we again had some technical difficulties, so I will have to report that story for her in just a moment. I do apologize that Allie on scene just wasn't able to deliver to you guys today. Sometimes these things happen with technology. I think she tried to sabotage it a little bit by joining Hollywood Studios, if you know what I mean, Sarah. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I'll just sit here. I'll do all the work for her while she gets to go have fun. No big deal. Bitch. Okay. So next we do have the new e.l.f. This is the Camel CC Powder Foundation. This is available in 30 shades and it's a primer infused pressed powder foundation that delivers buildable coverage with an airbrush finish for $11. Its natural to semi-matte finish creates an airbrushed, shine-free, even complexion. It's for all skin types with oil control concerns. I'm definitely going to pick this up for myself because you guys know that I'm super, super oily. But I'm also not gonna lie to you guys, I I don't do very well with powder foundation. You think that I would. You think that I would do well with powder foundation because I'm really oily and I love to use a lot of powders. But I used the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte like powder. Let me just, you know what? Let me just show you. So I have this powder foundation right here, and it's a full matte coverage, waterproof powder foundation. I did a video where I compared this to the actual liquid foundation to see if there was a difference. And I'm gonna sound so freaking stupid saying this. I didn't know how the hell to apply this shit, okay? Because back in my day, I'm gonna sound like a little oldie right here. Back in my day, the only powder foundation oh my God, this is flashback memories. The only powder foundation I ever used was this CoverGirl. It came in a silver compact. You guys remember? Like, it's like a silver compact. I don't know what the foundation was. It was like when I was in 5th and 6th grade. It's just a silver compact CoverGirl powder foundation. And I used to buy the shade 2 shades too deep, if you know what I mean, where I would bring the foundation to just right here. Never would believe in blending it down to my neck. Like right now, I'm already like not matching fully, okay? I'm still not a pro. But I would bring the foundation down to right here, 2 shades too deeps, only wear brown lip liner with clear gloss and black eyeliner. That's what I wore in 6th and 7th, 8th. I think in 9th I started to switch things up just a tad. But that's what I wore. And it brings back memories. So when I did a video reviewing this product, that's all I thought about. And it came with like some like little like powder proof underneath it, and I would just like press in the skin, but it just looked horrible. It did not sit well on my skin. I don't know if I was using the wrong primer underneath this. I don't even know if I'm supposed to use primer underneath this. So like I want to try that out, but I just don't find that powder foundations look that good on me. You think I would, because they're great for oily skin, but I just don't find that they look that good on me. I don't know why. Either I'm applying it wrong, I don't have the right base underneath, but I love a liquid foundation. I feel like it's just so much easier to work with, to blend with, to make it look airbrushed. So I'm going to try it. We're going to try it together. I'm just not going to promise you we're going to get great results because Lord knows I'll mess it up. It's me. It's me. Why would I not? Okay, so next we do have another day, another color pop, but this one is actually entirely different. Starting on the 11th, they are bringing back the Build Your Own eyeshadow palette. Guys, I am so excited. I hope I can get to this before any shades sell out, but I really do love the idea of building your own eyeshadow palette through ColourPop, because then I can really kind of like make the palette of my dreams, right? Like that is something I've always envisioned myself doing, and it's just so hard to find a brand to do that with. I know Makeup Geek allows you to do that, but Makeup Geek is also just so freaking expensive for what it is. So I love the fact that you can create your own eyeshadow palette using ColourPop's formula, their shimmers, and I just really think it'd be a really cool idea to build an eyeshadow palette and do a video on it so I could show you guys what I built. Maybe you guys might like it and want to go buy it yourself. Like I think that'd be the coolest freaking thing. So that is something I'm actually really looking forward to, is building my own palette with ColourPop. Everybody can do it. I think there's gonna be 90 shades available. So it's gonna be available tomorrow. It's going to be available on the 11th at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, so 1 p.m., the same exact time as the very next product that Allie on Scene so kindly tried to report. That is the new Complexion collection from Jacqueline Cosmetics. Now this is going to include the Skin Perfecting Blurring Tint for $34. It does come in 12 shades, and it's also going to include the full Filler Perfecting Concealer for $26 and 35 shades. Now this does launch on the 11th as well at 10 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which will be 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you guys already know. This is like a given. You guys already know I'm going to buy this. I'm going to buy it. How many I'm going to buy? Not the entire collection. I'm not doing that. No. But I am going to go ahead and probably buy 2 perfecting correctors, like 2 blurring skin tints. I'm going to buy 2 of them because I'm not entirely sure what my shade is going to be. And I'm probably going to buy 2 or 3 concealers because I want to make sure that I buy the ones that are correctly for me. I'm still like, I don't know, I'm still kind of like a novice or like an amateur when it comes to picking out the perfect skin tone for yourself. So I'm going to buy what I think would be my perfect shade range. So I think for like the Skin Perfector one, well, they don't have it on here, but I think for that, I probably do like light, medium, fair light. and then concealer somewhere around that range as well, depending. But I'm not gonna go crazy this time. I'm only gonna buy stuff that I generally think that will match me. But like typically whenever I buy foundation, if it's not the right shade foundation, I always mix and match. Like you guys know my Catrice, my True Skin Catrice Hydrating Foundation. I absolutely love that foundation. But I have to have 2 of them because one is too dark, one is too light. But when I mix them together, they're the perfect combination for me. So that's what I can kind of see myself doing with this. But you guys already know. Of course I'm freaking buying it. Go figure. So that is it for all the new makeup releases, and whether they are worth your purchase or not. I hope this video helps you guys out. You guys are always so sweet in the comments when you guys tell me that it does or does not help you. I'm very sorry about how rude Allie on scene was to have technical difficulties while she's at Hollywood Studios. Sure she did. Sure. You know, my producer Sarah standing over here is just letting me know that she doesn't want to be on camera this time because she is having a very bad hair day, and she just is shaking her head no at me. So it is what it is. I can't change certain things for her, but you know, I will make sure that Allie on scene does better next week for you guys. So anyway, guys, I really hope you guys like my new backdrop. I am in love with it. I think it's so beautiful. I'll kind of like, you know, step away so you guys can like see this yourself. So you guys can see how pretty it is, because it really is a really pretty backdrop. I love it. Ta-da! It is my new backdrop for now. This is how it's going to look. I liked having the light facing that, so that's what you guys see right here. But this is just my favorite. I love the plants aesthetics. They're so freaking beautiful. I live for it. I love my little like Chanel books that I have down there to make it nice and like makeup-y, but this is how my new backdrop looks. I'm so freaking in love with it, guys. All right, guys, so that is it for today's video, guys. Hopefully you guys like this video. If you do, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already, because I do post 4 to 5 times a week, sometimes 3, but mostly 4 to 5. Make sure you guys head over to my other channel, to Art for Life, where you guys get to see my cool, wonderful adventures, my amazing husband, Corey, and a huge, huge thank you goes to all these beautiful, wonderful page members that you guys see right here. Thank you guys so much for everything. And to my subscribers and viewers, thank you guys so much for being here. Whether you guys like this video, you guys thumbs down this video, you guys subscribe, you guys did not subscribe, either way, just thank you guys so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. So with that said, guys, I love you, and I'll see you guys in the very next video. Bye. Again, because I'm just unsure. Again, I'll probably buy like 2 or 3. I'm not really the biggest fan of Morphe's lip gloss. Hey guys, what's up and welcome. No. So for today's guide, this is inspired by Flora's. 35 pan palette. I really do like the fact that this is not ready, because I do post 4 to 5 videos a week. 4 to 5. And that is the new collection.